I never said who I was at the beginning of the video, so I'm going to put this clip from the end at the beginning and say, hey, I'm Samantha. Okay, so I just wanted to come on here and try to talk while I'm doing my makeup. This is not a tutorial, I'm just trying to, I don't know if anybody cares, but I used to have this YouTube channel and then I stopped uploading probably in like 2016 or 17, probably 16. And then I uploaded recently a Taylor Swift thing, and then a making myself feel better video, I think. But I might delete that second one, but I just have not been filming videos for years, and that's because a lot has happened since I last filmed. So I don't know if I can talk while I'm doing my makeup. I'm really bad at multitasking like that. There's glitter all in my makeup bag. I basically just stopped filming because, so my granny was my best friend and she died in 2017. Yeah, 2017 in January. I think January the 30th of 2017 she died. And obviously we know Trump won. I don't know what order I'm doing my makeup in, but Trump won, and I had a rude awakening that the world as I wanted it to be was not the world that I was living in. And that kind of messed me up. And then Granny died shortly after his inauguration. And I went to the Women's March with my friends, and that was really special. But another thing that happened is I got sick, and I'm still sick. For the longest time, we thought it was IBS, and I'm kind of hoping it's not IBS. IBS-C is what I thought it was, and what doctors have just went along with. But anyways, I've been sick for a long time, and this, whatever this is taken up a lot of my life and happiness and time spent in this room and other bathrooms. So it's kind of vulnerable for me to be filming in this video in this room, because this is a room that I spend so much time in. But anyways, it makes me feel really bad to have whatever it is. Basically, I have been going to doctors since 2017, I guess, when it started getting really bad and I was missing college. And everything was just like falling apart, it felt like. And nothing really got better when I started seeing doctors. Until now, I really hope it's going to get better. But I finally found a new doctor, and she seems really nice. It was really funny. So, let me back up. I've had so many doctors just like be like, it's IBS, never had a colonoscopy, endoscopy, but they just like say it's IBS, or that I go in and I say I think I have IBS, and they just like go with it. But anyways, we'll talk about that more later. But long story short, maybe later in another video. But long story short, I found a new doctor. I got to see her in January of this year, and she, obviously with Corona, it was a telehealth visit, and I was so nervous. So all of this stuff with my body, like, and this sickness has really like messed me up, like mentally too. Like, and people would never, well, people see me struggling and they think it's something else, but like, I think it's me struggling to deal with like how much this, whatever is wrong with me, has changed my life. I'm 30 now, and I can't do many things. That's one reason why I haven't filmed any videos, because this sickness takes up like all of my days, like hours and hours of my days. And it took a lot for me to be filming this right now. Like, I had to take my medicine this morning, and then when my medicine stopped working, I went to the workout place, which that's like one of the only things that helped me. And I feel bad admitting that, because people might assume like, oh, you can go to work out, then you're not sick. But do you know how much it took for me to get to the gym? It took me 7 hours in the bathroom to be able to do that. And then now, like, it's 5 something. I don't even know where my phone is, but it's like 5 something. And the sun is setting. And I haven't got anything done today, really. And I'm hungry. And I don't have time to eat. Like, it's just, it takes up my whole day. And maybe I'm doing a bad job explaining this. But anyways, it's just ruined my life. And the new doctor I have actually listened to me. Like, I used all of my college skills and wrote a 3-page, I'm not even joking, 3-page, no double spacing paper about how this stuff has ruined my life and how bad I just want to feel better, and be normal again and have control over my life again, because right now, like, feeling sick is just like, I said I wouldn't get into this, but here I am. But being sick and feeling sick all the time, it's not any fun. And then being a girl and having that kind of sickness, like a bowel issue where you like have gas and like have to talk about poop, and like, it's just not accepted. And I struggle, and I've looked on the internet, I've tried to find like people that deal with the same things I deal with, and it's not many people talking about it like in detail. And maybe I'm still not even talking about the gritty, like the gross parts of it all. But I'm sure if you have it, you probably know, and if you don't have it, you can probably just assume when I say that I've been in the bathroom for 8 hours today. What that entails. But basically, I don't have a life. I barely made it through the last semesters. I'm sweating. The last semesters of college. And yeah, I've just been struggling. But that doctor let me read my whole 3-page paper of how terrible this is, and she listened to me, and I trusted her, and I got the colonoscopy done, the endoscopy thing done, and I've got some other tests, and I got some blood work done. I just hope I hope it's something that has like a cure, or has like better ways to deal with it, because so far it's only gotten worse every year, whatever this is. Like I said, I thought for years it was IBS, and doctors didn't really challenge that or try to diagnose me. I just like thought it was that and went in and whatever. And when they say that you have IBS, it's like most people, well, there's honestly not a lot of studies on it, and the studies that are done for IBS-D people, and I'm IBS-C mostly, but I have the D too. But it's exhausting. It's really made me feel like less of a human, because I don't get to do, like, I remember I used to like go to college, get worked out, work, be a husband, be a fiance, and be a best friend, and all of those roles. I used to could do all of those things, and now like it's like I can only do like 2 things, maybe like be the person that's in the bathroom all day, and then like whatever. I think I'm done talking about that, I hope, and I will try to keep you updated, and if that's something that you want to know more about, I can try really hard to make sure I'm keeping updates. But like I said, it's really hard for me to get anything done when I feel bad all the time. So, and I'm literally in this bathroom, unable to do anything else. So I watch a lot of YouTube. So, anyways, I don't want to talk about negative things, but I think that's what this video might be. On the upside, things do seem mentally, I got back on antidepressants. Like, I can't even think to do my makeup. I got back on antidepressants in December, and my mental health has gotten better. I was able to read again, which that made me happy, because like ever since Granny died, like I struggled to get through, like I said, college, and I couldn't like get the focus to read like I used to and write papers like I used to, and my grades just was like, ooh. But anyways, so just from January, I've read 3 books, and I've started 2 other ones. Now I've started 5 other ones. I learned this trick with hooded eyes, so like I just like look straight and kind of like make my hood be there, and then I try to like, when my eyes are open like this, I want to be able to see that line, and then I do like this, and then I fill it in. I know that this channel used to have like a lot of stuff about eating disorder recovery, and I would say it makes me really happy when I get a notification on my email telling me that somebody's commented on one of my old videos. Like, I think the most comments I've got that make me really happy are the ones from my coping with weight gain video, and my, I think no, I don't think people comment as much on the get over your depression fast one, but I'll go back and watch that video, because it's, I mean, that stuff still helps me. Like, just saying, like, the number one thing, well, not number one, but a big thing for me when I have depression is switching up my routine. That helps me so much. But anyways, it makes me really happy to look back, get those comments on how the coping with weight gain video is still sometimes being recommended, or people are looking out for it, for that kind of advice, because I know I was, when I first started gaining weight back, and it makes me really happy that it still helps people, and it still helps me, honestly, when I take the time to go back and watch it. I will say right now, I am 30 and my body has changed, and I do have a hard time coping with that. I think part of it is also the sickness too. It's like I'm kind of like disassociating from my body at all times, so that's not great. But I'm in therapy, and I have obviously gained weight, and I'm not saying that for anybody to be like, oh, you're skinny or whatever. Like, it's just a fact, and I am kind of okay with it. I have to be, because this is what my body is today. This one's so easy. It's my favorite. I feel like I didn't get anything talked about that I meant to get, not really get anything talked about that I needed to get talked about. I don't know if that sentence is grammatically correct, but wanted to come back on here just because, like, even though I've had all that break of not being on YouTube, the whole time I've kind of still been thinking about getting on my YouTube channel again and filming again, but the editing, I don't know what it is. I don't know how people do it, but I don't have like a big powerful Mac with a bunch of storage. I have an external hard drive, but I still have issues with that. And then I only have iMovie, and I don't know how much the Final Cut Pro is, but I don't see me justifying buying that if I'm not gonna like consistently be uploading videos. But who knows, maybe it'll make me want to upload videos more because maybe it'll be easier um, with storage or whatever. But I don't know. And then I get upset about the quality, and then I nitpick myself, and that's another thing. I've been off social media since like September, and that's another thing that I need to just film a whole video about because that's been so good for me to be off. I'm on TikTok, um, because who isn't? And I have my YouTube because watch YouTube videos because I'm in the bathroom for so long. I need something to do, and I can't read a book while I'm in the bathroom because I mean, that just, I don't know how people do that, but that's not comfortable for me, so I just watch a bunch of YouTube videos, but it's never left my mind the whole time I've been gone off of my YouTube channel. Also, around the time I decided to stop was the time I was like babysitting for the first time in my life and the only time in my life. And I decided to stop because of them too, because I was like, I talk about some dark stuff, and I don't know if I want these little girls to find, because they did find my YouTube channel and they asked me about eating disorders, and I was like, shit, I don't want these little girls to know about eating disorders because of me. Like, it's inevitable that, sadly, people are going to find out about eating disorders, and a lot of people get eating disorders. So it's like not my fault, but it felt like the kind of person I am, it felt like it was my responsibility to private some videos and not talk about anything that might trigger the little girls that I was babysitting to, I don't know. And then it was just awkward. It was awkward to have like a 12-year-old and I don't know, 7-year-old watch your YouTube videos in front of you, and when you're talking about serious things and they start laughing, I'm too sensitive for that, which is why I don't want kids. But anyways, that is my makeup. I gotta do my hair now, but I'm probably not gonna do that on camera because this video is already 21:29 and I hate it. I like editing, but I hate it when I get the wheel of death on my computer. But just wanted to say that's where I've been, and I'm kind of trying to talk quiet because I live in an apartment again. I mean, I lived in a townhouse and got married since, dang, I'm just not telling y'all everything. Hopefully it'll all like come through in my next videos if I can get them filmed and get them put up. Who knows if you'll be seeing this or not. But just wanted to say if anybody cared why I've been gone and that I never stopped thinking about this channel. Maybe that's because I watch YouTube videos every day. Maybe it's impossible for me to forget that this is something that I care about. But I hope that if you're an old viewer, you're doing okay. If you're a new viewer, I hope that if I do upload, it'll be stuff that is relevant to you. But I'll kind of just want to film the things that make me happy, like music and writing and sometimes cooking. I don't know. But anyways, thank you for watching, and we'll see how this turns out. Bye.